We're into fuel efficiency of diesel truck engines. We're offering manifolds and turbochargers and the ECM programming. We also make a wiring harness add-on. The main thing that Diesel Freak focuses on is trying to help make the owner-operator more profitable by burning less fuel.
Shannon's getting photobombed there. Alright guys, we're out here on the 37 going south. The wheel jam is over. What are you Jade boys up to?
Hey Chris, this is Terry here. There's two of us heading down to Cadet, Missouri, and Ross here on my left, he's got to stop in Kansas City and get washed, and Dennis behind me, same thing, he's got to wash in Kansas City. Dennis is loading in Kansas City, and Ross and I are heading down to Cadet, Missouri, which is, probably about 60 miles south of St. Louis, down I-55, and then a little bit west. And, yeah, just got to keep these big rigs rolling, bud.
Well, starting with that right lane, what do we got for a truck over there? Tell all the folks watching this what you're running there.
Chris, we're running Peterbilt's brand new 2015 Pride in Class 389. That's the new model of Pride in Class for 2015. This truck debuted in Louisville, Kentucky in March at the big Mid-America Truck Show. This truck here is running a 5 1/4 Cummins, 268-inch wheelbase, 18-speed overdrive, pretty much decked out with as much as you could put in a truck. Leather seats in the front with all the adjustments that you could want, and of course air conditioning and cruise control, all the good stuff, and just accessorized a little bit on the inside. The Pride in Class has a little bit newer, different style dash, and some different touches on the outside as well. And yeah, really enjoy driving this thing. It's a real pleasure, I'll tell you.
Okay, Ross, what are you running there?
It's an 07 Pete 379, last year of the 379s, the pre-emission cat, kind of what I was looking for here. Done quite a bit of work to it, and just plan on keeping it. Larry wanted to put some stripes on here so it'd blend in with the fleet here, so we did that, and that's what we're doing here.
Alright, so you mentioned fleet. How many Jade trucks are running around now?
Dennis or Terry would probably know better than I. I thought there might be close to 80 to 100, but I'm not sure.
Well, Dennis, I heard you say about 90 trucks altogether, right, with owner-ops and company guys?
Yeah, I think so, yeah, 92.
Alright, and for the rest of the people that are watching this that don't know where you guys are based out of, where you from?
We're based out of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
So you guys, do you guys often come down here to the States to grab stuff, and where do you take whatever you're grabbing?
Yes, we pretty much, what I do, a lot of our stuff comes out of the States, it goes back up. We're 60 miles north of the border there, and a lot of stuff, one of the main things that I do is go down to around Chicago and pick up tech spawn and take that up to Regina, Saskatchewan, and then come back empty.
That's in for. So who do we got here in this third Jade truck, and what are you running there?
Hi Chris, this is Dennis here. This is a 2013 389, of course. It's got all the emissions on it. It's a 5 1/4 Cummins, 18-speed. I've had really good luck with the truck so far. I should never brag about it, but it's been good. I've changed 2 ABS brake sensors on it since I bought it 400,000 miles ago, so I'm very thankful that it's turned out as good as it has. I've been with Jade for quite a few years. We haul all over 48 and all of Canada, of course, and it's just nice to get down to these truck shows when you can and enjoy them.
I'm going to throw another question at the Jade guys here. As you roll out of town, everybody's admiring your tankers and whatnot. And, what's the commodity that you guys haul?
Chris, we do, a bulk of our product is all chemical for the most part. We do a little bit of food grade, but more local in Manitoba, and but mostly chemical, right from flammable to corrosive products. Products for we haul a product out of Houston, Texas that goes up to one of the oil refineries in Saskatchewan to make diesel fuel, diesel fuel additive. And we haul liquid fat out of Winnipeg once in a while that comes down south into Minnesota, Iowa. That's usually going to feed plants where they make just feed for animals. That is the bulk of our the stuff that we haul. And I mean, we do, I'll bet you Dennis and I and Ross probably do 90-95% of what we do is down in the U.S. We have guys in Canada that look after stuff from Winnipeg that goes west to Saskatchewan, Alberta, out to BC, and of course Ontario. And then there's some of us that just really like running down here. This is kind of home now.
Well, I hear it. Well, we're glad to have you running this way. I'm always enjoying the trucks when they come down. You guys run some top-notch stuff there, and ever since I came across you back there in 2012, there's never been a bad-looking Jade truck.
One of the unique things about us is, you know, Larry is very detail-oriented, and I mean, he spends a fair amount of time with his 2 sons, coming up with different schemes on the trucks. Sometimes the colors may be the base color might be the same, but there's no 2 trucks alike on the fleet. There's always some difference to them, which, you know, is kind of, every driver has a unique truck.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. They're unique, but yet they're common, so that's cool.
Yeah, you got it.
In 4th place in our convoy here, we got this lovely looking truck. I believe you won some prizes there. Who we got in there?
Cody van Tilburg with Tilly's Trucking. I got a 2006 Peterbilt 379. It's got a 450 Cummins, 18-speed, 322 wheelbase. Also have 2 brothers out here. I got a father that's led us along the way, and pretty well built this truck all myself. Pulled my brother's trailer around.
Where are you normally going when you're running the roads?
Well, I load around home, which is northwest corner of Iowa, and then run out to Seattle, Portland area every week and haul frozen meat out, and then I'll usually haul apples back home.
Well, you got her looking pretty good. Did you take home any shiny awards or anything from the show?
Yeah, won 2nd place in our class here.
Nice. And what class was that?
2005 to 2009 truck and trailer combo.
10-4. So Cody, how long you been running for?
I've owned my own truck for 2 years now, and I've been driving since I was 18. I'm just about 23 now.
It might be an obvious question to ask, but how did you find yourself in a truck?
Well, Dad's been doing it since he was able to drive a truck, so it just kind of fell into me. My oldest brother, he bought his own truck when he was 18, and my next brother, Nathan, he went out and bought his own truck right after that, so we just all kind of fell into it, just following the tire tracks is what we call it.
Nice, I've never heard that expression. That's cool. Looking at the back of your bunk, the viewers can't see it just yet, but it says High Speed Rodeo. Fill us in on what that is there.
Well, I listen to a lot of Jason Aldean. I've actually got Asphalt Cowboy tattooed on my arm, but if you listen in that song, it says High Speed Rodeo, and I just felt that fit the name of the truck.
10-4. Well, you got somebody next to you here. Who's that next to you on that left lane there?
Shannon, driving a 2008 389 Peterbilt, 5 1/4 Cummins in here, 18 speed, 315-inch wheelbase.
So Shannon, did you tell me how long you've been running that truck for?
I was in this truck for about a year as a company driver, and then I bought it 2 weeks after Wheel Jam last year, and I've owned it now for the last year.
Looking at all the trucks here, we got ourselves some unique color schemes, some unique colors and everything, and yours is not a brown, it's not a copper. What's the color on that truck there?
The color on this is called Sunburst Orange, but it's got 3 different shades to it depending on how the sun hits it. It's got a brown, got the copper, and then it's got a little bit of a reddish color to it.
When you find yourself getting in the seat, what are you running at?
Do a lot of California, run down to Florida, kind of all over, but primarily out to Cali.
10-4, and how long you been trucking for?
And got 23 years under my belt.
What do you think of Wheel Jam over the weekend there?
It's always a good time. It's my 3rd year coming. Plan on coming back next year. And it's always fun to get there and hang out with your friends and just kick back and have a good time.
Yeah, it's definitely a great show for that. There's nothing like getting there and find yourself with everybody feels like family once you get to know them. You meet a bunch of people and they become family.
Yes, sir.
So with the company hauling the commodities and hauling the tankers and everything and using the similar trailer types, are all the lengths on the tractors about the same?
You know, we have a variety of wheelbases at Jade as well. Larry has started ordering some of the newer trucks a little bit longer. Length laws have changed a little bit in Canada. So I'm driving this 2015 Peterbilt Pride in Class. This is a 268-inch wheelbase. And yeah, just, you know, the longer wheelbases just look a little more cool. And I think most truckers strive for something that looks real cool, and you know, whether it's hot rods or big rigs, guys just, you know, striving for that cool look. So the long wheelbases seem to fit that profile pretty well.
And either way, you guys still look good going down the road with that equipment that you have there.
Tell you what, man, it's, you know, I'm a company driver, and I'm real proud and privileged to drive this kind of equipment. And Jade really doesn't have anything that looks bad, you know, even some of the older stuff. Larry's pretty particular in trying to keep it all up. And so yeah, it's a real privilege. And running into guys like we run into at these truck shows, you know, like Kenneth and Shannon, Cody, yeah, you know what, it's mostly about the people, Chris. More more than even the trucks and everything, it's the people that you meet and the connections that you make, and of course you run into those people from time to time, and that is cool, man. That really is. Everybody who makes a connection goes home with a trophy.
You got that right. That's a good statement, you know. We got somebody back in the back who ain't really said much at all. We've seen you in the shots here and whatnot, but yeah, your truck gets around a lot. I believe that's Mr. Fisher back there.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Hey, bud, what are you up to?
Just hanging out with friends and doing the truck show.
10-4. So you got Miss Barb in there along with you?
Yep, she's sitting here in the passenger seat.
So what have you been up to? I've seen the truck at a couple different places, but the last time we talked, you said you got a bunch of stuff done to it. So tell me quickly what you got done to it and how it's been doing for you.
I've painted the motor, transmission now to match. We took the interior out of the sleeper, wrapped it in all aluminum, painted it all to match, redid the deck plates and everything. Went to Dallas, did that at the Nationals, and I took third there. Went out to St. George, Utah, and did the Pride and Polish, won Best of Show. Went out to Wildwood this year, won Best of Show. And now I'm just leaving Wheel Jam, and I won Best of Show combo.
Well, congratulations. It seems like all that hard work's been paying off for you there.
Yes, it has.
So, Kent, where are you headed to next?
My next show, I'm going out to Britt, Iowa to do Lifetime Nut Covers 2-day show out there. And then going back to Dallas for the Nationals. Yeah, I have a couple more things we're getting ready to do to add to the truck in Dallas, so I got to get the trailer and the truck back up to Evan's detailing and get all the rims done and get that set up for Dallas. He did a very good job on my trailer, getting it ready and getting it polished out.
Nice. Well, you're right about that. When I did see it there, it looked like it was just coming off the showroom floor there, like it was a brand new trailer.
Yeah, Evan's detailing out of Chilton, Wisconsin. Yeah, Evan's a real good guy, does a very good job.
Shannon, passing by here, looking in the left lane, your truck, it's a nice, real clean look. It's not overdone. There's a lot of simplicity to it. Yeah, tell me about the truck and some of the things that you've done to it to get it to look that way, and your mindset with making it appear the way it does.
Well, went through and added a whole bunch of new stainless to it. Trailer's just been wrapped, the tank on the trailer, and Steve at Skins did a great job on all the custom work I had done to it. The interior's all been redone. I don't want to go overboard. I know a lot of guys completely paint the whole inside. I wanted to keep it somewhat factory look, but yet spruce it up. So I customized the dash. As far as I know, this is the only 389 dash that has 2 solid dash panels in it. I had the C3 upholstered, new bumper, and new fenders. Don't want to get too gaudy, and you know, most guys when they buy somebody else's truck, they want to repaint it to make it their own. But what makes this truck is this color. I don't know what it is or why it is, but I'm gonna keep the same color because it's what makes this truck.
You got a great looking truck there, man.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. 10-4. 10-4. So Cody, I don't think I asked you about any custom parts in the truck. What do you got for custom parts there?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I ordered, I guess, but not too much is completely custom. I did an in-frame deck plate that's all smooth. There's no bolts in it or whatever. Airline box, back bumper. I just put a brand new front bumper on it. The visor, this visor is actually the new look for everybody anymore today. And the Dynaflex Geno pipes, a lot of people like them. I get asked about that all the time. But 4-state step boxes and 4-state front bumper, and did the billet aluminum grill in it. Just kind of made my truck a clean, smooth look. When you look at it, you don't see it really gaudy looking. You know, everything's clean and smooth.
It's a good look. It's a good look, and it's a great color. Speaking of colors, tell us about the color that you're running there on the truck as well.
Well, some people think it's green, some people think it's blue. It's actually turquoise. It's got a lot of pearl white and metallic in it. It grows on a guy. I didn't like the color when I bought the truck, but it's really growing on me. I like it. I got all the interiors all painted to match. I got all the dash panels and steering wheel and all the door woodwork, all the cabinets, a bunch of stuff in the bunk, and I had Tuffy's Custom Wood build me a shelf, and the centerpiece and the ceiling, that's all painted to match. It came together pretty good.
Well, yes, it did, sir. You won yourself some awards there at the show, so you did good.
Thank you.
And we're doing about 40. I guess we can come up to about 45 or so.
Chris, you want me to bump it up to 45, you said?
Yeah, somewhere in there. Cruise along.
Yeah, I don't think this truck will do 45. That could be a problem.
Yeah, them boys from Canada, they can't go very fast.
Yep, not long-legged and fast, just short and slow.
Well, you know what? We like to stop and smell the roses, not like you big American guys that just rush through life. We kind of like to take our time and you know, be slow.
Except for me, Chris. I'm just basically lazy anyway.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough moving up there, having to try to show these guys how to not do it. Actually, this guy up here, Dennis here, he likes to follow me around most of the time, so normally it's the blind leading the blind.
You know, Muffin, that's just not very nice to say that about one of your teammates. I'm sorry, I take exception to that.
We got a pretty big gap in between the front truck and second truck. If we can close that gap, it'll make this look really nice.
Come on, Dennis, put your foot in that thing. Let me see some smoke coming out of there.
The only way you're going to see smoke coming out of this truck is if we light it on fire.
Yeah, okay.
Just flip the regen on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely catch it on fire.
Oh, I just saw somebody belch out a little bit back there. You guys that can do that, man, that was looking real cool back there. When we were coming around that corner, especially when you guys were kind of broadside there, I forget who it was, but man, you guys look really nice coming around there.
Yeah, Mr. Fisher, you know, like you made the remark, you know, that Fisher bird kind of steals everything. It's kind of how Kenny is. He kind of like steals the limelight most of the time. When we let him, we just kind of feel sorry for him.
Ken, go ahead and come out in that left lane and come up to the front there. Say hello to the Canadian boys. Run them gears.
So you want the Canadian boys to come up in the left lane?
No, Ken's gonna come up in the left lane and run up to the front.
Oh no, we can't do that. We can't allow that at all.
You just steal your limelight.
Come on, Muffin, block them. Get in front. Oh, too late.
Somebody call me Muffin again.
And I'll make a hole for you, Ken. Come on.
Hey, your one stack smokes for the other one. I think you should do something about that.
Well, in a minute. Yeah, you asked for it. Kenny, show them how we do it down here.
Yeah, look at that. Us boys showing the Canadians how big trucks run.
Well, I gotta admit, it looked pretty nice. Sounded good too. Come on, Shannon, check out some Canadian hospitality, man. I'll let you in.
Looks very nice.
Absolutely.
Thank you, boys. Damn, look at that bald guy.
With the vent stack.
I think we just had a little bit of history made there. There's not been this many trucks running together as combinations with CB radios for a video just yet, so it's been more than fun doing this with you guys, and thanks a lot for taking the time to do it.
Thank you guys for inviting us, doing this for us.
Yeah, we appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. You bet, man. Have a great day, bud. And be safe out there.
Thank you. It's been a privilege and a pleasure, sir. You be safe. Take care.
Thank you, Chris. We'll see you next time, eh, bud?
Thanks for doing what you do and getting America the stuff. Well, I guess in this case, getting America and Canada the stuff that they need.
That's right. Now we're going to show the Canadian boys how to run down 90.
Might be just surprised at that, my friend.